You're sitting at the kitchen table. The coffee's gone cold. The retirement calculator on your screen shows a number that looks impossible, maybe $1 million or more. Then you glance at your savings. Maybe it's $80,000, maybe less. And suddenly that quiet thought hits you. I'm too late. Everyone around you seems prepared. Friends are talking about vacation homes or early retirement. Every article you read says you should have started saving decades ago. And the regret sinks in like a weight. But here's the truth that almost no one tells you: it's not too late. You may not have the time you once had, but what you do have now are advantages that younger people can't even dream of. More income, fewer distractions, clear priorities, real discipline. You are not starting from zero. You're starting from experience. So stay with me till the end of this video, because I'm going to walk you through how to build real, lasting wealth after 50. Even if right now, it feels like the clock has run out. As individuals enter their 50s, the primary challenge they encounter is not the calculations involved, but rather the mental approach they adopt. Much of the financial guidance available seems tailored specifically for individuals in their 20s. Begin your journey early, allow the power of compounding to work in your favor, and commit to investing for 4 decades. It appears to be an appealing option, particularly for those with a long investment horizon ahead of them. However, the majority do not. This brings us to a concerning thought. What's the point of beginning at this stage? That mindset is what undermines more retirements than any poor investment ever could. In reality, a 40-year timeline may not be necessary. Concentration is key to achieving your goals. You have dedicated many years to your career, accumulating both income and knowledge. You have navigated through market downturns, career transitions, and possibly even the challenges of divorce or single parenting. That's not a lack of strength, that's valuable experience. When expertise aligns with a pressing need, the outcomes can be remarkable. Allow me to convey a principle I often emphasize. The timing of your start is not the most critical factor. It's essential to consider the level of commitment you bring to the beginning of any endeavor. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and also press the like button. At 25, individuals typically set aside a few $100s each month. At the age of 50, it is typically possible to set aside a few $1,000s. At 25, you may find yourself navigating a whirlwind of changes: a new job, family responsibilities, and the burden of student loans. At 50, you have established a solid foundation. Your financial stability serves as the essential foundation for growth. Now is the optimal time to enhance your wealth-building potential more rapidly than ever. Let's discuss the unique benefits you can leverage after reaching the age of 50, aspects that often go unrecognized. At this stage, you are probably experiencing your highest earning potential. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, income tends to reach its highest levels for individuals aged between 45 and 54. Your current earnings are likely at their peak potential. What's truly advantageous? Your significant financial obligations, such as child rearing and funding education, are largely in the past. If you previously allocated $2,000 a month towards your children's education, that amount can now be redirected into investment opportunities. That should not be viewed as a drawback. That represents leverage. Secondly, you have established clear priorities. Your focus should be on your own goals and values, rather than seeking external validation. You're making thoughtful choices and avoiding unnecessary expenditures on items that don't bring you satisfaction. Your priorities include tranquility, well-being, and safety. This mental clarity enables you to allocate each dollar with intention. Many individuals in their youth pursue multiple aspirations simultaneously, such as homeownership, vehicle acquisition, travel experiences, and social recognition. Your focus is clear: achieving financial independence. This concentrated approach significantly amplifies the effectiveness of your efforts. Third, you possess the insight to engage in measured risks, avoiding impulsive decisions. You have the experience to recognize financial scams from a distance. However, it's important to recognize that being overly cautious can pose its own risks. Maintaining all your funds in cash or a savings account that yields returns below the rate of inflation ensures a decline in your purchasing power over time. Consider taking calculated risks by investing in broad market index funds or even launching a side business that leverages the skills you've honed over the years. Ultimately, you possess both discipline and simplicity as your key advantages. You've witnessed trends rise and fall, the excitement of cryptocurrency, the allure of meme stocks, and the promise of quick wealth opportunities. You can distinguish between distractions and valuable insights. It's important to recognize that true wealth is achieved through consistency rather than by following fleeting trends. This perspective can help you avoid numerous costly errors. Having dispelled the misconception that it's too late, let's focus on actionable strategies, steps you can take immediately. The initial phase involves engaging in catch-up investing. The government recognizes that many individuals tend to enhance their wealth accumulation during their 50s, which is why the IRS permits increased contributions to retirement accounts. In 2025, individuals aged 50 and above will have the opportunity to contribute as much as $30,500 annually to their 401k, which includes the additional catch-up contribution. If you additionally make contributions to an IRA, that amounts to another $8,000. Additionally, if your employer provides a match, even if it's a modest percentage, that's essentially free money contributing to your overall savings. By maintaining that approach consistently for 15 years with an average return of 7%, you could potentially accumulate over $750,000, even if you are starting from zero today. The next step involves tapping into the financial potential that resides within your property. If you have been a homeowner for many years, it is likely that you have accumulated significant equity that remains untapped. Consider downsizing, relocating to a more affordable area, or renting out a portion of your property. These strategies can potentially unlock significant funds, allowing you to invest tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Third, it's essential to refine your lifestyle choices and allocate that cash flow towards your future goals. This does not imply a life of deprivation, rather, it signifies a commitment to purposeful living. It's important to recognize that your spending habits may not need to be as high as they once were. You are no longer incurring expenses for daycare, school outings, or the increased food costs associated with teenagers. Consider allocating those funds towards your retirement accounts. For numerous individuals, reducing $1,500 to $2,000 in non-essential monthly expenses can result in an additional $20,000 or more saved annually, a figure that can grow significantly over time. Fourth, consider extending your income-generating years with a strategic approach. The conventional retirement age of 65 is not a strict guideline, rather, it is a societal norm. Continuing to work until the age of 68 or 70, even on a part-time basis, can significantly enhance your financial standing, potentially adding hundreds of thousands of dollars to your net worth. Each additional year represents an opportunity for increased savings and allows your investments to continue growing without interruption. If you find satisfaction in your current role or can pivot to consulting or freelance opportunities, this can lead to a rewarding and advantageous outcome. Watch the video appearing on the right side to know the lowest amount you need for compounding to work. Also, subscribe to our channel to help us complete our goal of 110,000 subscribers.